What's up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy JP's Audio or JP the Install Guy, depending on where you're actually watching this video on whatever platform or whatever channel. And I literally just had to show you guys why you may need a 451M with your remote start. On your alarm or remote start, you're going to have a blue wire, and then you're also going to have a green wire, which is going to represent your lock and your unlock trigger wires. The pulse that comes out of your remote start or alarm is going to be a negative pulse all the time on these two wires. Now, if your car has negative door locks, then you're going to be good. Just hook this up to your lock and your unlock, and then you will be set. But what happens when your car has positive locks or is a 5-wire reverse polarity? We're not even going to get into all that. If you don't have negative locks on your vehicle, you're going to have to find a way to change that negative to a positive. Now, you can do this with 2 relays, or you can get yourself a 451M, which is basically 2 relays into one. And I'm going to explain what these wires do, because we are prepping this up for a 2002 Ford Mustang, and it does have positive style locks. So we need to make sure we change these negatives to positive. So right here, you're going to see a small ribbon type situation. It's not actually a ribbon. It is 3 wires that are just stuck together, and they can easily be pulled apart. And you're going to see a 3-pin plug. On your Viper remote start and alarms, you should have an area to where you can plug this 3-pin plug in. It's going to feed 12 volts to this relay, and then it's also going to make sure that when you hit the lock and unlock from your key fob, it's going to get the negative pulse sent to this. Now, since we're using a compustar remote start, it doesn't have a pin. So what we're going to have to do is cut this wire. The red is going to get hooked up to one of these 12-volt wires. The blue is going to go to our unlock output, which is negative, and our green is going to go to our lock output. That way it's going to get the negative and the 12-volt that it needs, so these wires can do what they need to do. For this application, we are not going to use the brown and the white wires. We're only going to use these 3 wires. So this purple wire is going to go to a 12-volt constant source. When this is at 12-volt constant, when you hit the lock and unlock on the key fob and it sends that negative in, when this sees 12 volts, it will output 12 volts on these 2 wires. So small recap, we can't use this pin on this compustar, so we're going to cut it and hardwire it. The red is going to go to 12 volts. Blue and green is going to go to the blue and green coming from my remote start. When this goes to 12 volts constant, it's going to output 12 volts on this, and these 2 wires are going to go to my lock and my unlock in the vehicle, which will turn our negative unlock and lock to positive unlock and lock. So now we have everything hooked up. We're going to go ahead and program the remotes. We have 2 of them with compustar. You need to go on and off 5 times and leave it on the 5th one in order to put the remote start in pairing mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives us that. We're going to press the remote. Press the other one. Wait till this cuts off. Alright. And then so now, like I said, real time. Let's press the shut the door.